Yo, is y'all ready to get into this today? All right. All right, y'all, welcome to my page. Once again, it's Brianna Temple here on Because I'm Petty, and I'm coming at you with another rant today. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're actually not going to focus on my normal shenanigans, which is covering Love and Hip Hop New York. Okay, we're gonna talk about something different. By now, all of you should have seen the New Edition story premiered on BET. Started last Tuesday, went all up until Thursday. It was 2 hours each. I was really gonna talk about like my thoughts on it. I'm not gonna do too much of a review. Well, I am going to do a review. I'm not going to do too much of a synopsis because for the ones that haven't watched it, I don't want to ruin it for y'all. This movie starred Wood Harris, Keith Powers, Brashear Gray, and that's pretty much all I know in my mind, you know, because all I know is Hakeem, to be honest. And Wood Harris, I only know him from pretty much everything he's been in, from like Paid in Full and some The Wire and stuff like that. Like honestly, I now just learned he was from Chicago, so kudos to you. That's probably why we like you so much. So the movie, you know, starts off showing you Ricky and Mike, and you know they're friends with Bobby. So pretty much they were all cool when they were younger. Like they looked about 9 for the most part. They wanted to be a little boy band. I thought that was kind of cool. Focus mainly, you got about a good hour and a half showing them as kids, and all that fabulousness. And then they went to the transition to when they were young adults. I don't know, y'all. If you're not a Bobby fan, if you're not a Bobby Brown fan, this movie probably isn't going to help his cause, because honestly, he irks my soul the entire movie, y'all. Like, a lot of dudes are kind of like him, selfish, self-centered, only thing about himself and his fame, blah, blah, blah. But he was irritating. Like, irritating. And it was crazy because, like, you know, like once that kind of fell apart, I felt like, I'm not going to say that there was one person that was the demise of New Edition, because it's not like they never broke up, but like they had like a lot of issues. I felt like all of them had their own role to play as to why the group wasn't as successful as it could have been. Like Ralph eventually, because, okay, I'm going to tell y'all, he was offered his own record deal from the jump. So eventually that got to his head. Mike wanted to take like all this executive control. Ricky, I don't know what Ricky was trying to do. Bobby, you know, he was just trying to do his own thing. Ronnie was living his life. Like, you didn't hear that much from Ronnie, but he was kind of the sensible one out of everybody. Like, he wasn't in too much stuff. You feel me? And I kind of rocked with him for that. And, I don't know. It was just like, all of them had their moments where it was just like, all of them kind of, you could see why they weren't really gelling together, because eventually they all became like way too, them egos just was way too big, and it was just like, this ain't gonna work. When Bob got kicked out the group, that's what happened. They replaced him with Mr. Johnny Gill, I believe. And he was cool too, but at the same time, he had his own independent thing too. So like, you just had a lot of people with different agendas in this group. And it's just like, this ain't gonna work. And I feel like it came to a head at that Home Again tour. And, you know, once again, like at that point, they were like grown. And Bobby Brown, like they even welcomed Bobby back into the group. And for the life of me, I'll never understand that decision. Like, once you gone, you're gone. Like, there is no coming back. There is no me going on tour with you. Like, I don't even understand how men make a lot of these decisions. Like, I feel like men got this bad. This is gonna be a separate tension right here. It's like a guy will know that his male friend ain't good for him in any way, shape, or form, and they will still deal with them like in some type of capacity. Why can't y'all be like Destiny's Child? I mean, do you think Beyonce stayed with the same girl she was with in Girl Time? No. I think we saw Latavia and Latoya bounce. Did we not? Did we not see Farrah leave? I think so. So why can't y'all dudes do the same? Like, when you cut ties with Sir Bobby, you should have cut ties with him indefinitely. In depth, because the man didn't change. You feel me? So like when they went on this Home Again tour, and at this, point, he's his own solo person. You have Belle Biv DeVoe, which I had no idea was the Offset of New Edition. Oh my God. Don't judge me, y'all. You had Johnny Gill. He had his solo thing going on at the time. And then you had Ralph, who's doing his own solo thing. You had way too many people who had their own thing set up. And for you to think they're going to come together and sing Candy Girl and be all kumbaya and share the stage equally, I don't know. I feel like with dudes, they be trying to put... It's like, that junk ain't going to work. You know. Ended like on a good note, like they went to Ronnie's wedding and blah blah blah, and everyone seemed like they were on good spirits. They did the BET show, but it's crazy because it's like, even when you watch like interviews, like this is like aside from a movie, if you watch like interviews like with some of them, they still have a lot of problems. You still can't get all 6 of them together at one time. And it's kind of crazy because it's like, wow. At one point, I would just stop trying. Like, Belle Biv DeVoe, if y'all the only 3 that can get together and cohesively work as a team and get this paper, then maybe y'all 3 just need to be only ones that need to communicate. Because, I don't know. For Bobby, if y'all watch that, he ain't gonna be the one you're rooting for. Like, low-key, he not. Even though his change at the end, it's like, he's not really gonna be the one you're rooting for. Because it's like, they went through a lot with him. And like, he cost them a lot. Like, we talking about fighting on stage, so we talking about costing money, reputation. Like, people like that, like, I don't know. I guess the males, y'all just love keeping certain friends. But, boy, I cut you off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Like, you talented, bro, but you ain't that talented. You know what I'm saying? But, this was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like BET did its thing. Proud of you, BET. Y'all can do the biopics from now on, okay? Lifetime, y'all can only do pop stars, okay? We saw the cast lineup y'all got for Britney Spears, and after that, I just had no more faith in you. And then after what Wendy did to the Aaliyah story, we good, girl. We good. So BET, y'all did y'all thing. Kudos to y'all. Kudos to the actors. They did a phenomenal job. Vocally, acting wise, I feel like they really embraced those characters. And then when you actually found out that a lot of that wasn't really fabricated, because a lot of the original members, they were executive producers and they were on set like coaching and like help write and stuff like that. So I thought it was really, really good. I just feel bad for these artists. It's like they never getting paid. It's like they are never getting their coin for their darn hard-earned music and them tours they be doing. So it's just crazy. But let me know what you thought of the movie if you were able to watch the mini-series. Let me know, comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I may continue the rants on Love and Hip Hop next week, but I'm not going to promise that because, my time is valuable and I'm really waiting. I'm holding on to the fact that Bad Girls Club is coming back to me soon, because that's my favorite kind of drama. But until then, catch me later on the flip side. You can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook if you'd like. I also have a Snapchat, and I'll put that information below. But until then, like I said, bye.